Skalat, mother, runner, risti, nema rather, vel, kuni. One should not carve runes unless they know them well. Egil Skallagrimson said this when he was reversing runes to help heal a woman. Somebody had carved love runes on a whalebone, but instead of causing love, it brought illness on this woman who was bedridden for a long time. Then Egil Skallagrimson, who knows the runes well, came, removed the runes, and wrote new ones to bring back healing and life to this woman. Skalat mother runa rista, nema rather vel kuni. Do not carve runes unless you know them well, because the person who carved the runes did not know their power, did not know their meaning, did not sit with them long enough to understand what they say, what they hold, what they represent, and how they represent in relation to the world around them. Do not carve runes unless you know them well. Odin received these symbols because he knew sacrifice. He went to the depths in order to retrieve knowledge, and unless you are somebody who has gone in your own wells, in your own roots, do not pretend to know. Egil Skallagrimson was somebody who had worked with the intensity that he was. At a young age, he understood what it meant to take a life, and he had to work with that over his entire lifetime to have such an immense capacity to be warrior, to be poet, to be healer, to be lover, to be all of those things, and to grow into that capacity, to be able to know the distinction, the lineation of when to take a life, when to protect a life, when to spare a life, when to kill, to protect what matters and what will grow, when to protect your land, when to protect your family, when to protect the woman you love, when to protect something sacred and ancient and something you know that will be carried on through life. This is something that he understood. And in that way, Egil Skallagrimson was a healer because he had such capacity for life and for death. He was not afraid to take life when it needed to be taken in order to protect that which was sacred, like the life of a young woman, or to protect land that acts as home, that is home. Odin and Freya say their runes, understanding, union of what it is to be masculine and feminine, and reaching those capacities of the line of the circle of life and death. Freya takes half of those who have been slain in battle to Folkvanger, to the plains of the people. Odin takes the other half that Freya did not take to his hall. Freya illuminated the path through which Odin then sacrificed himself to receive the runes. Say there what you say. how you say has power, has influence, has magic, the magic which changes and influences the world and can be used for healing. And unless you know what it means to sacrifice, unless you know challenge, unless you know capacity, do not pretend. Do not carve the runes. Do not try to influence beyond what you have developed the capacity for. Odin brought back these symbols, these runes, for all. He is the All-Father. The All-Father. So you are not prohibited from ever learning. But I think it is important to find the delineation of when it is appropriate to begin using the knowledge. So sit with the runes, look at the symbols. They're available everywhere. They're on the internet. So many people claim to know their mysteries. But you will never know unless you let them speak to you. Nothing on the internet, nothing on YouTube, nothing in a book can tell you what they mean. Only the runes themselves can show you their meaning. So sit with them, listen, put your ego aside. You can spend years just with one symbol, knowing the stories and the myths and the associations and the weather and the gods that are part of each rune, each symbol. Carve them by hand. Use your hands. Ask for the knowledge. Ask for the permission. Ask for things and people to be in your life, to help you grow, to grant you greater understanding of these mysteries. I myself feel like such a beginner with them, though they have played such a beautiful part in my life so far. And I felt like this was important to say, though it's not popular to say, but it's an important reminder by the words of Egil Skallagrimson not to carve the runes unless you know them well. And in that is the opportunity to get to know them well. Because they are a gift from the All-Father, incorporating the knowledge and the light and the love and the beauty from Freya and her use of Seder, which in Old Norse is like to say, Seder, or to sit with, to listen, to receive, and to allow that to flow within you. The roots of Yggdrasil are in you, are you. You are the world tree. You are Odin, that you can invert yourself and listen to the depths of your own wells of water, that wellspring within you always. You are the wellspring. You are the vulva, the seer. Ask ask. Ash. Yggdrasil is an ask tree. So ask the wells within you to receive the inner knowledge that is within you, that holds all the DNA, all the patterns inside, and learn from those. Do not be afraid of sacrifice, because with great sacrifice comes wisdom, comes beauty. And you know that Freya and Odin are always on the other side. Tack skal du ha. I hope this message reached who it needed to reach, helped who it needed to help, and could be an inspiration. And the reminder to take it slow. Savor the runes. Savor the symbols. Carve them yourselves. Choose the stones. Choose the sticks. Remember, it is a gift, and to treat it well. Tusen takk.